life post-Hamilton. You had a fuckload of opportunities. One Night in Miami, I want to talk to you about that in a second. But we talked about producing, and another Why Not Me moment for you. Purlie Victorious, you know, I saw it from the beginning. You know, I saw you like dream about it. I saw you dream in general about producing, and then I saw this become the thing. I saw you build it. I saw you on stage. I hugged you after. Like, we clinked our glasses.
Yeah.
Tell me about that journey of Purlie and paying homage to Mr. Davis and Miss D and like the whole thing, like the pressure of that and the joy.
Yeah. Man, it felt like one of those things that was like a spiritual mandate. You know, there are certain things that I believe we are inspired to do. And if we don't do them, they don't get done. Certainly not in the way that we would do them. Purlie hadn't been done in 62 years. And so, yeah, I saw a little hazy vision, a little, you know, I felt a little thing. I feel like I should be doing it. And so I follow those things now. I don't question them. You know, what I'm inspired to do, I try to just get busy doing the thing that I'm inspired to do. And I let God figure out the rest. So, I'm so thankful, for the experience of that production, because as a producer, you know, first time producer, that's what was most important to me, was that we made something that felt seminal, that we made something that it wasn't about how good I was going to be, you know, oh, you got to go see the productions, but you got to go see Leslie, whatever, you know, like that, nothing selfish like that I really
You checked me on that, by the way. I said some shit to you like, oh, I talked about Tonys and awards, and you were like appreciative of the critique, but you were also like, that's how I'm doing this shit.
Bro.
So much respect.
Nah, bro. That was something for the ancestors. That was something, hopefully, the goal was to make some, you know, was to dole out some good food for the culture, you know? Anyway, so no, I'm just so proud of it. Top to bottom, Kenny, Kara, Billy, I'm saying names. If you haven't seen the production, none of these names mean anything. But we're gonna, the production's gonna, we filmed it for PBS.
Yes.
So May 24th, even if you didn't see it on Broadway, you'll be able to see it. So I'm proud of the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the Hamilton was and that is what, you know, after Hamilton, I really had, you know, as an actor, as a creator, as a producer, all those things, you know, what can I take with me from this experience? What is repeatable? So, you know, I can't always take Lin-Manuel with me. Like, so I don't have that, but what do I have? I saw them assemble that company of artists, like that you've got. I saw them, number one, also make sure that the writing was up to snuff, you know? So it's like, it's the material that I choose, I can get better at choosing my films, but the material that I choose, making sure that the writing is worthy of the effort. And then, and then just creating that environment where the lighting designer and the production designer and the costume designer, and that everybody feels like they're part of it and everybody can do their best. And this achievement belongs to all of us. And we're going to need all of our collective genius, our collective wisdom to make this thing work. And so anyway, that is what, you know, that is something, you know, worthy, I think, of being proud of. And not the pride doesn't just belong to me; it belongs to Nicolette, and it belongs certainly to
family
Jeffrey
affair.
Richards. And it was just an amazing experience, bro.
Well, I was really, really excited for you. And again, the work was incredible. I think the fact, you know, every time I talked to someone about the show, they had nothing but wonderful kind of things to say about you and the performance. And Vanessa Bell Calloway, just some gems that you assembled to kind of tell this story and to pay homage to Ossie Davis and Ruby Dee. So congratulations on that again. Let's talk about One Night in Miami.
Let's do it.
How did that happen? Tell me the process of how you got the role.
There is no talking about One Night in Miami without talking about Regina King. One night in Miami, she was coming, she had a lot of pressure that she willingly took on, her directorial debut in film. It was the first project she did after winning her Oscar. And so she just cared for it like a legend would. And she did all those things that I'm talking about, really top down, side to side, made sure that it was populated by people that were not only gifted, but also gave a damn.
Yeah.
It was a tense 6 weeks. I think it was 6 weeks that we shot that movie. Kemp's script was not easy.
Yeah.
But my God, Kingsley Ben-Adir as Malcolm, my God.
Brilliant.
Really was our leader. Kingsley really set the bar after Regina. Regina and Kingsley, really set the bar for us all. But I was just so thankful to be a part of it. There are some directors, that in my experience, there's like three kinds of directors, maybe. And I'm gonna see if this is not bullshit. But there's the kind of director that recognizes when a fire has started, when a fire has begun, and knows how to kind of stay out of the way and capture it or support it. This is rare, but there's also, certain kind of directors that wouldn't know a fire if they were on fire. You know what I mean? And you have to kind of protect yourself from a little bit of insensitivity from some. And then there's a director like Regina who is helping you start the fire. Who knows if a fire is needed, she's a conspirator, she's kindling, she is, she's gasoline. You know what I mean? Yep. She is just one of the best we've got. That's all.
Obviously, her acting career helped inform her directing career, and she obviously knows how to talk. I just interviewed Aldous also a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
We've talked about this a bunch about that show or that film and that shoot, and he was just mesmerized by her leadership and how she knew how to handle actors. But it's innate, she grew up doing it, so she's wired for success, man.